Okay guys, this video is going to be about the different types of orders on Binance. Now I assume that most of you will be aware and will know how to use the different types of orders and what they are for, but just in case someone are not, this video is going to be about you guys that are not really aware. So if you know very well the different types of orders, you don't really have to go through this lecture. So let's just dive right into it. So there are three types: limit order, market order, and OCO, which means one cancels the other one. And it has two options, basically the stop loss, which is the stop loss, and then the one cancel the other one. And I will show you now and explain you why, basically in what case you want to use which one. So let's start with the market order. The market order, that's why it's called market, because it's executing basically at the current market price. When you want to buy fast and you don't really want to wait, you simply use market order, and the market order will buy the amount that you want at the current market price and will be executed right away. The limit order, on the other side, for the limit order, you are setting a price that you want to buy, right? And this price will be can be, of course, lower than this is the idea. I mean, to be lower than the current market price. But this order will be executed only if the price came to your price. So let's say now that I can set a limit order to buy Bitcoin at $1,000, right? With this amount here, of course, you are putting the amount of Bitcoin and the amount of dollars. So with this $38, you will see we can set a limit order to buy at price $1,000. Um, Basically, wait, we have to go to now. The mode is important here to click on the normal mode, because just we were in the repay mode. You see, I mean, I was in the repay mode, and you have to be careful mostly with the borrow mode, because sometimes you can be in the borrow mode and buy more than you like, right? So in the normal mode, you have to be aware in what mode you are. Now we will set this limit order. What it does, it says the price cannot be lower. Okay, let's say 7,000 here, and we want to buy for the amount that we have. Oops, sorry, 70,000. I did not see that. Okay, so now finally the limit order was created. I don't know why it's still not showing here. Let's refresh the page and it should show now. The idea is that this order will be executed only if the price reaches there, right? This is key, so you can miss the boat, right? So this is why I'm saying that with the market order you are buying right away. With the limit order, here is the order. Okay, now as you can see, this we have a limit order. Now this order will be executed only if the price reaches again here. Don't worry, you are not paying any fees. You are only paying fees when the order is executed. So this order can stay there for 10 months, for 10 years if you wish. If the price does not come to this level, you are not going to pay anything. You are not paying per time that the order is open. You are paying only if the order is executed. So don't worry about that. This is the limit order. Again, a limit buy order, limit sell order is the same basically. Let's cancel this one. So for example, if you want to go short Bitcoin, I cannot show you a regular basically because I don't have Bitcoin, but let's say that you want to short Bitcoin at a price of $10,000. Put the amount that you want to short and simply set this order, right? And now this order will be executed. You will see it now down here. Bam, at $10,000. If the price came to this price, order to sell Bitcoin at $10,000 will be executed. So this is the limit one. The market I already explained you. This is why you don't set price here, because the price, the order will be executed at the current price. um, and now we are coming to the third option, which is one cancels the others and a stop limit. Stop limit is basically your stop loss. So let me give you a little bit of an example. The stop loss is key. I might actually make even another video about the stop loss, but I can explain you in this one. Actually, let's just look at some example. Let's get rid of all this. Make clear this clearer for you. Alright, so these are the 200 exponential and simple moving averages. Let's say that for some reason you entered because you price closed above, let's say that you entered here, or you waited for a test and you entered here, but you want to exit if the price came, let's say, below this level here, and you want to exit. So this is going to be your stop loss. So let's imagine that right now we are in a trade, right? And you want to set your stop loss below this level. Basically, why you want to set a stop loss? You want to set your stop loss, just because you might be, you are not going to stay on the computer 24/7, right? 24, I mean all the time. So you want, if the price came back to this level, you want to exit your position automatically. This is when the stop loss is coming into place. You can buy something, for example, imagine that we bought here. You can set your stop loss, which if the price came below this level, you are going to exit, so you don't have to sit and monitor this trade. You can simply go out and do something else if you like to, right? And if the price comes back here, your order will automatically be closed, right? So now I will market buy a little bit of Bitcoin for you, so in order to show you how to set a stop loss. So this is how you execute a market order. Simply put the whole amount, or we can even buy for less than the whole amount and buy Bitcoin. And now you will see here we are going to have a Bitcoin. Okay. Imagine that we did this somewhere around here. We bought because of some reason, and now we are going to set our stop loss below this level, which is 9,167. You can see here 9,167. How do you set a stop loss? Simply click here, set a stop limit. Now you have two basically places where you have to put price and the amount of Bitcoin. The amount of Bitcoin is clear, right? You are going to exit the whole position. So basically we are going to sell our Bitcoin. So this is clear what you are going to put here. What are these two prices now? Stop. In this here stop, it's basically your trigger price, which is going to be 9,167. This is your trigger. What does trigger mean? Trigger means that when price reach to this level, a limit order will be put on the exchange, right? A limit order will be put on the exchange when this trigger price got reached. You want your trigger price to be your stop loss level, which is in our case 9,167, right? Then what you are going to put here, a limit order. Now this, if you set a price here higher than this price, this does not guarantee that your order will be executed, because if the price of Bitcoin continue to go down, your limit order might not get executed. So what I will advise you to do is to set a little bit lower price here than this trigger price. So let's say you can put here 9,155. So what will happen in this case is when the price reach to this level, an order will be triggered on the exchange to sell Bitcoin at 9,155. Now, this is key here, guys, to understand. You are not really going to sell at this price. You are going to sell at the current market price, which of course is going to be around this level, right? So you are the order basically the price that you will get for your order is going to be close to this price. So this is how you are going to make sure that you exit, because some people set the same price or higher price than this one, and then they wonder why their order does not get executed and the Bitcoin dropped down another 10%, and it end up when they came back to the computer, the price is already, let me draw this for you, the price is already down here, and their order did not get filled simply because they did not put they haven't done this little trick that I'm showing you right now. All right, so this is how you set a stop limit. Again, the stop price here is the trigger price. That is going to be your stop loss. And the limit order, you want it to be a little bit lower than this one, so you will make sure that this order will be executed, right? And you will exit your positions. And once now you are ready to set this, basically, let me cancel it and show you again, because I should have showed you. Okay, let's set again the Bitcoin and show you what's going on here. So here is the explanation. If the last price drops to or below 9,167, an order to sell our amount of Bitcoin at price will be placed. So this is basically what you are doing with this order. And when this price is lower than this one, it's just making sure that you are going to exit, right? Even if it's dumped down. So now here is your order, and if this happens, it happens, you are going to exit. You don't have to watch the charts all the time. This is the simple stop loss. The other one, OCO, what does that mean? It means one cancel the other. This is better than the stop limit. This order gives you the option to set a take profit target. Let's see now. Now you have three options here: the stop, the limit, which is the same, just like of what I showed you before. This is your stop loss, and you have one more option, which is the take profit. So now imagine the same scenario where you entered here and you want to set your stop loss below this level, right? You want to set your stop below this level. So if price came back here, which is 9,167, you are going to exit. But now you also have the option to set a take profit target. So let's say that for some reason there is some resistance or something, and you expect the price to stop here. If it came back here, to pause here, so you want to take profits here, and this level is 9,577. So now with this type of order, you have the option to do like this. How much it was? 9,577. You have the option to do this and to do this from our previous example, right? So we are going to use the same example, 9,155. So these two are the stop loss from the previous example that you already know what is that about, right? And now the third option is the take profit option. So this order is going to do something amazing for you, right? Basically, if one of these two things will happen, right? One of these two scenarios will happen. There is nothing in between, right? Let's say that you are buying here. You bought somewhere here. So it's either price will come to your stop loss or it will reach to here. One of these two things will happen. There is no other way around it, right? Unless price stays here forever, but this is not reasonable, right? So in this case, you bought here. If price comes to this level first, then the order will be executed. You will sell your Bitcoin and the other order will be canceled, right? This is why it's called OCO, which means one cancels the other. So whichever of these two get executed first, the other will be automatically closed. The other scenario is that the price first came down here. It means that your stop loss will be triggered and you will exit this trade, and this order that is right here will be cancelled, right? So this is this OCO order. There is a very good option, right? To basically you enter your trade, you are setting your take profit, your stop loss, and then you don't even have to watch it, right? You don't even have to monitor it. You can simply go and do something else, and whatever happened later on when you come and sit, you will see if price reached here or it reached here. This is it basically, this order. So these are the three types of orders. I can summarize it for you again because this is the end of this video. The market order, which gives you the opportunity to buy right away at the current market price when you are in a rush. But before I do that, I can simply show it to you right now. Let's sell our Bitcoin that we bought. So let's say that we want to sell right away because we panic or something. Bam, simply the order is already here. The money are already here. The limit order, which gives you the option to buy at the price that you like, a limit buy or limit sell, right? And the OCO, which is the stop limit, the stop loss, and the other one that I just showed you right now, that gives you the opportunity to set on take profit target and stop loss, and whichever of the two occur first will be executed and the other one will be cancelled, right? So this is what we learned in this video, the three types of orders and how to use them and for what situations they are good.